Hi, I'm Barry and you are Jamie.
Thank you very much. Now, you guys loved it so much that we are doing more recipes from 2010.
Ready, everyone?
So ready.
Let's go back in time.
Have you ever been to Nando's and wondered how they make that chicken taste so good?
He's got my hair cut from back there.
I've never actually ever been to Nando's.
Today, we're reinventing one of our very old recipes from 2010, and Nando's Peri-Peri chicken recipe. This is what we call a recipe lab, which is where basically we make it up as we go along. This was back in the time where we would just literally grab anyone and ask them to be in videos.
Hang on a sec, so that's Mike, not you, Mike, that's Barry's cousin Mike, and that's our mate John.
So 2/3 of the cooking team in that particular episode gone.
Yeah.
They're not dead.
What are you doing to that chicken?
Oh, didn't need to put the finger there.
Jamie and I are going to make the old original sorted version. Ben's going to do an upgraded version, and then we're going to compare the two at the end to see how much we've learned. That is a...
Look at the colours.
And an offering of salad on the side.
It's peri-peri chicken, sorted.
Right.
We can upgrade that.
First thing we've got to do is spatchcock our chicken, which basically means removing the backbone with an incredibly sharp pair of scissors. Nikki's the other side of the curtain and is a devout vegetarian. Let's throw it over.
You right, Nick? Spineless. Why does that chicken look so sassy? It's got MC Hammer trousers, or it's doing this.
I'm going to cut the chicken into its individual parts so you can cook each part perfectly rather than the whole thing in like a meal. One thing we learned from the adobo chicken, the Filipino dish, was to brine it in basically a mixture of soy, vinegar, water, and lots of spices, peppercorns and bay leaves. I've cut into the breast to get all the flavour in there, and I've done the same thing with the pieces on the bone.
It looks like when you've been in the bath for a bit too long. We're just going to go straight in with a marinade. Garlic, chilies, lemon juice, thyme, red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt, pepper. You're going to press that.
Yeah. Nah. If you hold that,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Teamwork. Is this how you dress Finn in the morning? Squash it, marinade, goes all over. There are some exceptional sounds coming from this video, aren't there? Ah, see, we're already leveling this up.
Goes into the oven at 180 degrees for an hour.
So my marinade is very similar initially. I'm still using garlic, fresh thyme, lemon, except I'm using lemon peel rather than the juice, chilli, but now we're lucky we have more availability of chilies in supermarkets. They're not just mixed chilies, so I've also got finger chili and bird's eye chili. And so I'm going 3 chilies, pretty hot. And I want to keep it red and I want to keep it slightly sweet to balance the heat. So what I've done is taken a red pepper, taken off the flesh and just put it 2 minutes in the microwave just to slightly cook it. That will go in along with a little bit of smoked water.
Oh. Well, didn't you say something about not making this pretentious?
Red wine vinegar, same as you guys. Oh, what you've done.
Sorry, we
Health and
unplugged
safety.
it. Yeah.
We unplugged it.
And now I can mix that with my marinade. And instead of roasting it like yours, I'm going to do mine in a pan and fry it just to get a little bit of a golden colour. And because they're individual pieces, I'll be able to keep control of it, and the breast might not need as long as the legs, and I can move them around to get the perfect chicken for each individual cut.
Serve with chips.
And in the video, chips just appeared. And that is my ideal day.
We're going to peel potatoes, cut them up, chuck them in some oil, salt, pepper, into the oven, different shelf, 45 minutes.
Now you boys are racing ahead, so I'm going to play catch up with my chips. Still going to keep the skin on. I'm still going to chip them, but I'm going to twice fry them. So once at about 150 to cook them through, then I'll take them out, and just before we eat, I'm going to go back into the hot oil at 180 or 190 to crisp up. 8 years ago, the salad was thrown on the board just so that everything wasn't completely brown. I think what we've learned is to respect that part of the dish too. So what I've got is some rocket and some baby spinach. I've got some beautiful colour and crunch from some chicory, and I'm just going to dress the leaves very lightly, the same ingredients we've been using up till now. The lemon we peeled earlier, a squeeze of lemon, a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper. It's all it needs, but it just makes it part of the dish rather than a last minute thought. And one awesome tip, we've done it for things like panzanella salad, we did it for things like the tartiflette, a raw clove of garlic, just rubbed on the inside of the bowl, is just enough that when you toss it all together, you get a little essence of garlic without overpowering.
One hour later, and we are done.
Put them in my cone. Yeah. Yeah.
Salad.
And that is peri-peri chicken, Nando style, sorted.
That's what we're all here for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what you all came for. Let's eat this.
Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Oh, I am pumped for this.
Start with the classic and all that incredible spicy, vinegary, peri-peri flavour on that skin is great.
Oh yeah, that is succulent.
And those chips, that's the way I make chips. If I am making chips, 95% of the time.
I'd call that a surefire recipe. You know, something that just is great and so easy. That is one of those.
Top work, mate. And top work 8 years ago.
Some of them.
Same ingredients, all I've added a little bit of smoke and a red pepper. All we've otherwise changed is method.
Okay, I'm going in there. There's a lot more on the skin, like a lot more stayed on the skin, as opposed to that, which some of it's burnt.
Wait for it, because old man, get into the meat of that chicken. Number one,
Oh wow.
you've gone for more spice in your chilies, which is a very un-Ebbers thing to do,
That is, yeah.
but I appreciate it.
Oh wow.
And secondly, that flavour goes right through the meat.
It's not just cooking it on the bone, but cutting it into the bone through the flesh, all the flavour gets in. And I don't think the cooking is any better. The brining, I think, is the bit that makes a difference. And the chips are naughty, of course they are, they've been fried. And you're not going to go to that effort all the time. But if you do, it's amazing.
Yeah.
If not, that's the method I use 95% of the time.
Yes, that's lovely.
eight years on, and there's nothing wrong.
It goes really nicely with the chicken, doesn't it? Oh,
Lessons have been learned.
yeah.
I'm so glad I went to that Nando's that once.
Yeah. It's absolutely delicious. And there was an eating section to this video.
Which is the best bit.
Yeah, it is for us.
Now, comment below and let us know which videos you think we should recreate. There are some really shocking ones.
I want to do citrus cocktail with the original crew.
Is that still online?
Yeah, it is. A massive thank you to everyone who came to our event at Amelia's Pasta. It was an incredible evening, and it's not just me saying that.
Go on.
It was these people.
And guess what? There's another event coming up. This time, it's fine dining at Dock. If you want to come along, there are limited seats available because it's a small supper club. All the information is down below, so get some tickets and we will see you there.
Talking about seeing you there, you know, every week, 4 p.m, every Wednesday, every Sunday, we are right here. If you don't know that, click the little bell, get notified every time we upload a video. It's a much lazier way to
Just
enjoy
be
Sorted.
here, please.
As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends. So, if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways that you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below.
Oh, look right up there. That's not a view you want to see. Oh.